Hello and welcome to this, another Beardy Hammer review. Today we're going to be looking at the Thousand Suns Rubric Marines release. It's been a while since a Games Workshop release has been sold out before release date, but believe it or not, these Thousand Suns Rubric Marines are in fact sold out on the Games Workshop web store, with some stores having 2 or 3, but really there's not a lot of them floating around at the moment. First things to say about these Thousand Suns of Rubric Marines is actually how incredibly detailed they are. If you're a fan of Thousand Suns or really ornate minis, really, these are for you. First off, have a look at these torsos. These are amazing. Look at this. The Mark IVs, based off a Mark IV torso, of course, looking towards, your mid to late Horus Heresy era for Mark IV. Have a look at the detail here on the torsos, and then have a look at the helmets. Now, these are the kind of post-Heresy Egyptian-esque style helmets. So you can see here really tall decoration on them. In fact, if you have a look at the back of the helmets, they also have a lot of detail on them. So incredible amount to do on there. Here's the forearms. Now the forearms, of course, are Mark IV, but an ornate version of Mark IV. Here's some shoulder pads. The leader of the squad, the Sorcerer, has 2 heads. So there's optional heads there. You can either go with quite a more pointy look or one very similar to the rest of his troops. Also, they have detail on the back you can see here. As you know, here at Beardy Hammer, we are big fans of really detailed hands, and these have 2 fantastic hands, I guess primarily for the Sorcerer. So cool. These are really hugely popular, I think, on the bits market. A couple other really nice bits in here. You've got this cute little hand flamer. And have a look at this. This is the sole of the foot of one of the Marines. It has the Tzeentch symbol actually in it. How cool is that? Speaking of feet and legs, have a look at these legs. Here you go. Here's the ornate detail on the legs. You can see here that, like the more recent Mark IIIs, one leg is either completely disappeared off the figure or you're just missing the bottom half to make it a bit more poseable and interchangeable, basically. Here's the chest to the Sorcerer with his robes. Now, these are the loincloths, I guess that's what you call them, of the Thousand Suns Marines here. You have to put a loincloth on. There's actually a big hole in the groin area unless you put this on. So you will be attaching these to your Marines. Here's the backpacks. These are a salute back to the original Chaos backpacks here. And then, of course, there's the deviation here with kind of the crow or bird-like features on the sides. Let's have a look at the weapons for now. Here are the flamers, apparently incredibly powerful in the game. And also the infernal bolt guns here. Really great, long, extended magazine. Look really, really cool. That's a bit of a salute to the old school Space Marine drawings. And here is the heavy weapon, which everyone's completely in love with. This is the Soul Reaper cannon. Really cool looking. I'm sorry, but I'm really in love with that bolter. Really love that big curved magazine on it. Here's the icon to go on top of the Sorcerer's staff. And there's the Sorcerer's arm there, nicely detailed. Again, that kind of fluting look that you see there on the forearm, that goes back to the very original Tzeentch models from the old Rogue Trader days, where a lot of the Tzeentch models had those kind of forearms. So there are little tributes in here. There's a few little details you'll see on the miniatures when you get them, which are a tribute back to the old school minis. A great looking kit, really, really detailed. And I'm sure since it's already sold out, many people will already be having a lot of fun with these miniatures. Thanks for listening. Talk to you next time.